am all packed up and heading out for the day. We've got a 8 or 9 mile beach walk down to Fort Casey, and that is where the Pacific Northwest Trail ends on Whidbey. And usually, if I was continuing, I'd be taking the ferry over to Port Townsend to walk through the Olympics out to the coast. But this is the first time I have been at this campground and actually able to see the Olympics, which is really cool. Today is also another one of those days where you start off by going back on yourself. So we are taking the beach trail about a mile, hopefully only a mile, it might be a little longer than a mile, down to the beach in a northbound direction. And then once we hit the beach, we get to redo that mile on the beach in a southbound direction. Loves me some bonus miles. It's good that it's pretty. Goodbye for now, giant rock field. Hello, stretch of sandy pebbles. Still about a mile and a half away from camp for the night. I'm technically in Fort Casey. It's just a long walk. It's a big park. But I'll turn you around and I can show you that point. If you can see the flat spot, that is the bluff that people jump off of at Fort Ebey. And then that like swath of grass is the ridge that goes up to Ebey's Landing. So that point, if you went a mile beyond it, that is where I started this morning. And it's hard to tell, but there's another inlet there. So. Gosh. So that last stretch from right before Ebey's Landing to here at Fort Casey, there's no rock field, there's no compact sand, it's just like a sloppy mix of pebbles, and you just sink the whole time. It's kind of like post-holing in snow. The whole time. So I am very, very happy to be walking on grass. My body is happy. I made it. I'm at Fort Casey. Sweet. Now I just need to find my camp. I am in for the night. It's about 7:15. I went across the street and had dinner at the restaurant there, and I meant to take a picture of it. I didn't. I ate it. And then I ordered dessert to eat back here in my tent because I knew I was going to be hungry again because I ate so early. I ordered a berry pie, and it came with ice cream, so I ate the ice cream right away when I got back. And then I opened up the pie to eat it, and it's like not quite a whole pie, but bigger than a pot pie. Berry pie. So I only ate half of it. I'm saving the other half because that's going to be breakfast, and I'm very excited about it. It rained a little bit after I got back from dinner, but the weather's been really nice. I have both of my vestibules open. So that is the parking lot, and then that's my view for the night. Open it up for you. This is the first site that I've had that actually has a decent view. So that's very exciting. Should mention though, this is not a hiker biker site. I didn't realize they had those here. I didn't see anything online, so I had already reserved this site. So don't hike here and expect the site that I am in right now. But it's a very cute campsite. It is right across, like if a ferry was filling up with cars right now, that's what you would have seen when I put you out the window a second ago. They canceled the ferry because the tide was so low today that it couldn't make it in here. So that is why there is also an abundance of RVs, and why they're all very angry with my little tent in my RV site. I'm not sad. Anyway, this is Pacific Northwest Trail terminus for me. I am gonna carry on filming, but I am road walking to Freeland tomorrow, and then from Freeland on to Clinton. So each day is about 15-ish miles. It'll just vary depending on what I end up doing. So that's the plan. I will see you tomorrow.